Wow, wow, wow. Is all I can say for this episode is wow. First off, we got Dr. Raina running around here, still playing around with kids live. She went from baby switching to not kidnapping from the actual paternity ward of the hospital. We got her doing that now. Not only that, we got her punting them off to somebody else. They don't know if they're going to the dark web, the black market. She don't know where these kids going at. And frankly, she can care less. Dr. Raina, you need a backbone, baby. You need to find your backbone and quick and stat. You need to find your backbone. Because as weak as you are, all they gotta do is take a few words and a few threats, and you willing to risk your whole life, your whole future, federal prison. You willing to risk your whole future on keep on doing the same job you did once before. You felt bad about. Now you running around here doing it again. Then on top of it, we got Ivan trying to make up to Vivian and Stefan by kidnapping Lonnie and Eli kids, trying to make it up to her. I guess Vivian lost a son, so he trying to hand her two twins. I'm guessing that's what we doing. Ivan, that doesn't make any sense. If you didn't have the child, it's not the same. Yes, you can adopt the child and you know it can feel like your child, but without all the perks that come with having the child, you best just skipped half of the joy for her and gave her some babies. Some newborn babies. I'm surprised and shocked that Vivian not on this plan though. When I heard Vivian say, why you come bringing these kids here, who these kids belong to, who you got them from, what's the number, I was surprised and shocked that she didn't, get all happy and excited, wanting to take care of the kids. She all against it, and I can kind of understand why. At her age, I guess she said she didn't did all the raising she was gonna do or she tried to do. She only got to raise one of her twins, and the other one got, shipped off to the black market. I think that's what happened to Jake. So, and she know nothing about Jake until now. She didn't know. No, she didn't know that was Steph, and she didn't know anything about. So, yeah, she didn't have, I guess, her experience with kids, and she don't want no more raising no kids. So I'm guessing this plan you came up with, Ivan, you gonna be alone and raising two twins by yourself. And Ivan, that was a dumbass idea anyways. Excuse me, but it was. Why would you go get two twins? You could at least, how can I say this? You could at least talk her into it, like you knew you was gonna do this since Thanksgiving. You knew this was the plan. You knew you were gonna at some point steal Lonnie and Eli kids if they made a return. You had ample amount of time to talk Vivian into this. Besides going have somebody else kidnap her kids and then come bring the kids to Vivian as a surprise. Don't tell her nothing. Surprise, you got two twins. Now, Ivan, you always have been sloppy. You always have been my favorite. But Ivan, you took too much. You took too much bite out of the donut this time, buddy. Vivian is not down. She don't want to be down. I guess she's scared or she don't want to get attached, which I would understand her. If that was me, I'll be asking you where the devil you got these kids from. Why they here? Can I call whoever that belongs to? I think well, you can tell she was okay with the idea for a minute. Cause she said, hold on, so what's the number for I can call the people to make sure it's on the up and up? He won't do none of that. He won't give her no type of information. All he want her to know is you got two twin African American twins here to raise for your own. not take care of them. Ivan, you went a bit. You would have been over. You went a bit overboard on this one, buddy. I mean, I'm normally here for your stunts and your antics. You went a little bit overboard, buddy. You jumped off the ship into the cold, icy water. This time around, normally you would jump off and land somewhere soft. This time you landed right into the water. And then we got Jack. No, let's go back to. Did we get all Dr. Rain? Yeah, we got all Dr. Rain. I ain't got too much for her. Like, you gave them a clue in the hint. Wait, basically, who got their kids? The Madonna was a big hint, so we glad you told Lonnie that, cause we wasn't waiting for Eli to figure that out. Who calls Madonna? Is they French or whatever? Thank God, Lonnie, the brains of the operation, and said that's Vivian, cause that's the only Madonna I know, and that's the well, she got a goon that he always called Madame. So I'm glad Lana put two and two together and realized when she told her, you know, I heard him call her Madame. And he said, and Lana went to thinking and said, Madame, French, Vivian. So we wasn't expecting Eli to figure that out or put two and two together. So, Dr. Rayner, good luck in federal prison. Um, they might give you some lint. They might cut you some slack if you help them. You know, the safe return of their twins. They might cut you some slack because you gave them more clues than what they had already. So they might cut you slack when it comes to your sentencing. If you lucky, I hope you're not that lucky. And I hope you go on to federal prison because at this point you deserve it. This the second time you done switch babies, now you're kidnapping babies. What's next? You gonna be implanting babies into people now? You done did the other two, now what's next for you? If you walk away scot-free right now, what's your next move? You didn't switch babies, you didn't kidnap baby. So what are we doing now? Running around here implanting babies into people's now? Unconscious people. I wanna know what's next. Cause we thought we was done with you after the baby switch thing. How that heavily affected you in your heart. Well, this time around, let's just say if they get you in a ratio and you go on to the federal prison, you'll breathe easily and you'll sleep more easier that way because you'll be paying for your time and you ain't got to worry about it on your back. Let's just say that when you go on to federal prison, if they send you to federal prison, you'll sleep easy and you'll know this one won't hurt you as hard as the first one did. Let's just run with them. Now, Jack. While you have every right to be angry, I'm not taking that away from you. I'm not going to take your anger. You know, your chance to attempt to try to be a father. I'm not going to take that away from you. Like I said, attempt and a try to be a father. I'm not going to take that away from you. However, you can't go around you can't go around throwing stones at glass houses, Jack. Either way you look at it, Gwen is now an official member of You Ruined My Childhood, Jack Devereaux. She officially a part of that club now. She officially got in the club of you ruined my life. So yeah, you basically inducted her into there and she was a nominee. She automatically got the front entrance and she automatically in there because you didn't ruin all your children's childhood anyways. Let's say for instance, um Gwen mama did get in contact with you and you did have a daughter. Then what, Jack? I don't know if I'll be able to believe you or trust you when it comes to the fact that you would be there for Gwen if you would have known she was your daughter. Look at JJ and Abigail. You did a nice job there. Why not have a third turn to ruin this one's childhood too? I'm just saying, Jack, you done had two shots. Gwen would have been your third. Whether you would have knew about her or not, you would have ruined her childhood either way. That's just you, I guess. So why you sitting up there giving it to Laura? I can kind of understand you, but I got to think about you and how your kids then said they hate you, they don't like you, they can't stand you, they wish you wasn't their dad, you ruined their childhood and their lives. So if you would have known about Gwen, she would have said those same words. Besides, as an adult, will she be saying those words as Abigail and JJ as a teenager? Would she? See now, Jack, you can't go around and all the mistakes you done made as a father, running out on Jennifer and all that. And Jennifer, I don't even much know why you. Well, yeah, you do have a point to be mad. This was between one of his runaways from you, so I understand why you mad. I was about to say I don't understand why you so mad about this, but I understand now. This was a time where one of your little runaways, where running his little well one of his little runaways with you, where he are running abandoned JJ and Abigail and run out to God knows where he is when times got hard for him in Salem. So I understand how this affects your life. Um, Laura, you did too much. Um, yeah, Laura, you did too much, and you did way too much with trying to pay somebody off because you don't think your fragile little daughter can take, an affair, or better yet, can take that Jack and build another family someplace else. We didn't heard this several times where Jack then built the family someplace else. So, I mean, it wouldn't be breaking news to us. So, I'm just wondering, Laura, did you really think that your daughter was that low self-esteem that she wouldn't be able to take this shoe or break down, fractured into a million pieces? So that's why you did that? And Gwen, your mama lied to you, as I suspected. I was on your side and I'm still on your side. I just say your mama lied to you. See, you believe in everything your mama told you, and that's part of the problem. When you then gave us two reasons why you should take what she say at least with a grain of salt and believe about 40 or 50% of what your mama told you and believe the other 50% is a lie or lies. Your mama was an ex-drug addict. Your mama have lied to you in the past. And once she used to gamble too also. So I'm wondering, why would you trust an ex-drug addict? And she then, I think I remember you saying about gambling, but I heard the ex-drug addict, and she would spend up all the money to go buy drugs and all that. So why would you take everything they say as gospel and run with it when you know somewhere in your heart your mama might have lied to you somewhere in this story? Like if you would have came at Jack and Abigail them with the story and you would have said, this is what my mama says. I'm throwing this out as my mama said this to me. Now can you dispute this story? Could you tell me where the lies at and where the truth at or whatever? Besides me believing everything my mama said, and I'm pretty sure she lied to me because I barely trusted her myself, and basically she starved me and all that, and I'm blaming it all on you when my mama probably was the cause of this. And according to Laura, the mama was getting them checks from Laura spending them. So that shows you it was going whatever her drug of choice was, up her nose, smoking it up, whatever she was doing with it. So that shows you shouldn't believe everything your mama says. And I don't know why you come to Salem anyways. You know, believing 100 what your mama said when all you had to do is ask and tell me the facts and tell me the truth. Don't give me no lies. I remember what my mama said. You tell me what your side of the story is, and I figure out which one's the lies, what part is the truth, how big of a lie did my mama tell me, or was it all lies? Because you had us thinking that you was starving when you told Jay. You was starving, you was hungry, your mama almost lost her apartment. But according to Laura, your mama was cashing them checks. She cashed all of them until the one where she died. So your mama was living a high life with that money, had you thinking that your daddy wasn't nowhere, thinking your daddy is no good. Listen to me. Hmm. I done lost all my train of thoughts. Gwen, she had you thinking your daddy was no good, which he isn't no good. And she then lied and fed you a whole bunch of fairy tales and a whole lot of false truth and a whole lot of fairy tales she didn't spent you that you didn't kept that bottled up so long thinking that Abigail was your problem when all actual it was Laura, the one that abandoned you, lied to you. You thought your mama talked to Jack. That was a lie. You thought Jack ran her away or had the secretary paying her off. That was a lie. So see, right there, they go 3 whole lies your mama done told you. But you can't run into town believing everything your mama said. And I'm going to leave that alone. Like, Gwen, good luck. I don't know what you want out of this. Jack is I'm gonna be nice. Jack is a somewhat good of a father. Somewhat. Mm, mm, maybe they are. A somewhat good of a father. Love him, hate him. Either you gonna let him in your life or not. That's up to you. Have fun with it, I guess. But you gonna have fun with it regardless because you stuck with him. And then Abigail, well, I like that Abigail came and told you the truth, basically, that Jack didn't do this, the secretary didn't do that. It was all, the person that I'm not gonna name that did all this to you. Our dad had nothing to do with this, and it was somebody else who had their hands in it, and basically they basically lied to you. So, and your mama lied to you. So, yeah, Gwen. And Abigail, before we go to we to the Wednesday, let's backtrack to Monday's episode with the black eye Abigail about to fight in the police station. I think that was Monday or Tuesday. Let's backtrack to that. Now, Abigail, didn't I tell you that black eye was going to come back to bite you in your you know what? Unfortunately for you, it was just makeup. And Chad discovered that. Gwen, I just want to know 1 or 2 things from you. When somebody knocked the fire out of you and have you holding your face, that's the time to get bad and get Billy. You know what? I'm ready to fight. Don't wait till the next day or later on that day to get in front of people and then you, what? Come on. Come on. If I was close to you, I should. No, it is too late for that. You had ample time and opportunity to put your hands back on Abigail. You chose to hold your face and talk mess. That's what you decided to do. Now when we get to Slow Set on PD, we all bad. We ready to fight. We ready to have a street fight in the police station in front of a police commissioner. We ready to get down and dirty. Poor hair, scratching eyes, and all that. Let's go. Why you didn't do this in all this free space and opportunity you have? Why wait to get the mark on your face, then all of a sudden you want to be bad? You lost me, Gwen. You lost me. You waited all this time to get bad. I promise you, if that would have been me, she would have hit me and wound up and hit me like she hit you. Abigail would have been laid out, or I would have had some roots of her hair. You can trust that. Cause I don't know how you sit there and let her knock that you know what out of you, and then all of a sudden, a few hours later, you down to the police station. What? You want some? Acting like you all bad. So I want to know, did that bad jump into you just at the police station because she wanted the audience, or did you have yourself a little liquid courage? Which one was it? Because it was time to get bad, and what her, when Chad came running up there, when Chad saw you get the fire knocked out of you. I want to know where all this energy was. You had to wait for it to build up, pop like a pressure cooker, if that's what it was. Because I'm not understanding why you didn't do none of that when she knocked you out. Or, put a ring around your Rosie. So, I just want to know, Gwen. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. I think I got it all out besides the Brady and... They didn't talk about no Brady and Chloe, did they? No, Rafe and Nicole. So, Rafe's single. He's alone in Salem. It was his birthday. Nicole takes him out. They get a little long. They get a teddy bear. Days, again, I see what you're doing, and I don't like it. I don't know why y'all be trying to put these people together like they love puzzle pieces. And Rafe need this puzzle to, move on with his life away from home. So now y'all trying to get Nicole and Rafe back together, huh? So that's what we doing now. Nicole got a husband in South Africa when he was supposed to come home but didn't make it home because he decided to stay a little longer. So now we gonna have Nicole basically filling in the gaps for him. Taking him out for his birthday, showing him a good time, helping him win the teddy bear. So that's what we doing now. Crying on Nicole, crying on Rafe crying on Nicole's shoulder. Nicole crying on Rafe's shoulder. So this is what we doing nowadays. We just gonna hook people up together. Even though Rafe and Nicole do got history, we just gonna random by a random match and a random draw, just hook people up together now. I see the BS. I smelled it from a mile away when she was so antsy and wanted to take him out for his birthday to all places like Gabby pointed out. When Gabby pointed that out, I was with her. That's the kids' place. Y'all had fun. Y'all had a blast. You couldn't win the belt. Nicole won the belt for you. And basically, y'all taking turns taking custody of a teddy bear. I don't know if I talked about Gabby this week. Gabby, that little plan. Jake didn't give you back your company, but you're not happy. You want Jake. Give it up. That's all I'm going to tell you. Give it up and leave it alone. It's not going to work. Give it up. Like I said, you didn't had your chance. If you want to blame anybody for your faults, blame your daddy. Don't blame Kate. That ain't gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work out. So nice trying. I see what you're doing. You better take Gabby, she can run and hold on to it tight this time and don't let it go. While you still got it. While you worrying about Jake and trying to get Jake back for some reason, even though that's nasty AF, because that's basically your brother-in-law. So why would you want to sit with your Gabby, cut it out, and I'm done with that situation. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.